It's stream time. Alright, so it's Thursday, which means I should have been playing Dragon Ball Xenoverse, but I've decided I just want to keep playing Scarlet Hollow instead, so here it is. Move that over. Alright, so last time, Stella. No sign of Stella, see? Right there, from the beginning. I mean, a lot of things happened, and a lot of them seemed important, like Dog Militia, us still being disliked by Dr. Kelly. You know, stuff like that, but mostly no sign of Stella. Also got threatened by her cousin at one point. These things happen. Alright, I will never go to the cops, so... let's go check out the church, then. You should check out the church. I mean, probably not, but... I don't want to fucking talk to the pastor, are you kidding me? I want to tell Pastor Daniel that ghosts are real. I want to rub it in his face. Unfortunately, Kid is not the type. You know what? People have done weirder things. She seemed really shaken up. It's not unlikely. Exactly my point. Yeah, absolutely not. Alright. Kanika leads the way, taking you up the gradual slope towards the church. Oh, there's Janie over there. Hello, it's me, the weirdo. 3 visitors. Yeah, why'd you say 3? Oh. It's Zane. There he is. It's him in his shirt with a skateboard that has his name on it. Alright, how long has it been? Forfeit. Not even 5 minutes, I've already got the screen cap. I've already got the fucking thumbnail.
All the glimpses of death I've had in the past few days have forced me into the midst of an existential crisis, my dudes. I wanted to see if Faith held any answers for me.
This is why Zane rules.
Alas, I have not yet found the solace I seek.
Well, good luck not becoming a religious weirdo, Zane. I mean, absolutely, I'd love to see Janie and alpacas at the same time. And how about we don't talk somewhere private? Look, if you want to ask me about the wife thing, that was for other save files. Kid probably wouldn't make a pass at Janie. I mean, I'm not happy to talk to him is the thing. I'm gonna go with this one. Yeah, what do you have to say to me that you can't say in front of Kanika? I don't like your musical theme. I mean, it's a good song, and it is good, but also, I don't trust you when this song is playing. Oh, very good distance sprites, all of them. Kanika heads off towards Janie and the alpacas, leaving you alone with a nervous pastor. Can you talk to the mayor? I'm sorry, does Pastor Daniel have talked to animals? What? What? Excuse me. Why, of all people, do I have something to relate to? Why? Out of anyone I could have related to on the animal matter, why does it have to be you? No, it's not God, it's just really weird cats. I mean, he's probably not met random pets. Whoa. Are you telling me that you can also... But I thought I was the only one. No. Are we sure we're actually talking to animals? I mean, I've always been pretty confident, to be completely honest, but now that you're also talking to animals, I'm having second guesses. I'm not insane, I'm just suspicious. Alright, well, I don't think kids really suffering with this. It's more just a weird thing. Cats talk to them, and that's just really fucking weird. I mean, I'm thinking that, but I'm not gonna say it out loud. Does Janie know? I mean, I'll just go down. Hey, Janie, did you know we can talk to animals? Small child. He is interrupted by the sounds of a snapping twig and a high-pitched giggle, partly muffled by the underbrush on the edge of the property. Tulip glances back into the woods, quiet as she hesitates. Tulip smiles broadly, seemingly excited by the prospect, and hurries off. Adorable child. Oh, gross. Was that the trash pile we heard of earlier on? I remember Stella mentioning something about a trash pile in the woods or something. Oh, yep. There we go. Oh, Tetanus Lake. Stella told me about it. I mean, I personally... That's adorable. I personally would always stray away from any instances of the word tetanus, even when I was a kid. But, I don't know, maybe she's different. Anyway, Tetanus Lake has been there for ages, so I highly doubt we could clear it out. So, what were you saying about the church rats? Ah, yes, the rats. They keep chanting something in the night, something like, rats, we're rats,
We're the rats? Alright, well, you have to tell her to be wary of the giant rat that makes all the rules. Let's see. This is really creepy, dude. Have you tried befriending them? Maybe Tulip's onto something. Let's see. What have they been saying? These rats are fuckers. You're trying to pray, and then out of nowhere, they just tell you, been praying and well you might, and then they turn into Dark Soul, and then there's just a whole fight in the church, and gee, it's a real pain. Stop hanging out with the rats, Tulip. Can't believe Pastor Daniel's gonna be eaten by rats. And then who will be left to take care of Janie? Just kidding. Have you actually seen them? Hey, you take that back. Well, I mean, Janie can't hear animals talk, but she can hear them scurrying. Has Janie heard them? Are you sure they're rats? The pastor shifts uncomfortably for a moment. I wonder if Kenai would get me something here. Between these two options. 'Cause I would like to see the... Oh, hi, is that you, Wayne? Hi, Wayne, how's it going? I guess you're not on stream at the moment? Well... I guess you can just use your break time for whatever. Anyway, yeah. I do want to talk to the rats, but also, I feel like I should just get him to talk to Tulip about it. I mean, look, if she thinks she's the only person who can talk to animals, obviously she's going to go down a dark road where she talks to the rats and thinks that they're the only ones who understand her. How useful has Kid been with advice thus far? Not terribly, I don't think. I'm gonna go with this one then. Is there anything I can do to help? Maybe I could try talking to them. Out of the corner of your eye, you see Kaneko walking back to the two of you. She must have finished talking to Janie. It went better than I expected. I still do not trust this man, but... Put in some good prayers with a big man for her. Still don't trust him, but I did like that talk. That was... I did not expect to meet anybody else with talk to animals in this game. God, would you even... Would there even be a scene there if you didn't have talked to like, I'm guessing you probably just go down to Jamie, right? Must just be a really quick scene. Anyway, Kanika starts back down the path to town, and you follow. I mean, I feel like Kanika can keep a secret, so let's go with this. He can also talk to animals. He just wanted to discuss it with me. Yeah, my weird animal thing. See, this is why we were going to run off together in a different file. You get me, Kanika. Alright, well, I'm absolutely not going to the cops. Fuck that shit. I'm supposed to get tea with your mom today. Maybe she'll have some ideas. Alright, time for some rocks and herbs. Hell yeah! Give it up for some rocks and herbs! I think your name's Miles, but I might be wrong about that. I don't remember! But can I get a hell yeah for rocks and herbs? Apparently not. Anyway, the bells of the general store chime welcomingly as the two of you enter. I mean, I did not go through the experience that made me old, so no, I'm good. I'm mostly good. Just, you know, the trauma. Alright, tea reading. I'm sure I'll be getting plenty of ominous signs, ominous readings. Alright, so, the tea leaves formed a Grim Reaper here, but don't worry, I'm already familiar. That just means change, right? Oh no, that's only for tarot. This definitely means you're going to die. This tea wants you dead. Kanika turns and heads towards the stairs without saying another word. There's something off here. It's as if Kanika's spirit dimmed at Sybil's words. Sybil motions towards the tea room. I'm not allergic to tea. I don't really want to accuse. I don't think she did anything. But. I don't know. I kind of figured she was just really disheartened, but. You know, I'm interested. What did you do to Kanika? I mean, I did save. You push past the old woman heading up the staircase to Kanika's room. Sybil calls after you, but you ignore her. Something isn't right here. As you walk away, Sybil calls out to you. Better not say would you kindly. You defiantly walk up the stairs. Sybil can't stop you from seeing her daughter. As you do so, your thoughts flash back to that door yesterday. The one that seemed to draw you in, urging you deeper into the clinic. Even the memory of the door tugs at you, compelling you to return and open it to see what's on the other side. You can find Stella later. Maybe you can even find her there. What's important now is finally seeing what's hidden in the clinic. You knock on Kanika's door. I'm not your mom. Can I come in? It looks like you're on your own. Alright, so I didn't think it was weird at first, but now I think it's weird. You make your way out of the general store and down the road to the clinic. Okay, so we're just ignoring Sybil completely. You make your way up to the familiar hill, past the rows of ragged houses that make up Scarlet Hollow's residential area. It isn't long before you find yourself outside of Dr. Kelly's clinic, its secrets enticing you to find a way in. Even at the bottom of the hill, you can already feel the presence. It's like a magnet has been fixed to your ribcage, gently tugging you forward, guiding you towards whatever emits this compulsive frequency. Hello again, Wayne. How's it going? Is there just a hidden Wayne on every screen? Just go through the clinic door. No one will see you. You quickly glance around, eyes trained on the underbrush. A flash of a striped tail grabs your eye immediately. Raccoon. Can I help you, Buster? Hey, if you were trying to break into that house at the top of the hill, how would you do it? Well, just because I got little hands and go through people's trash, I'm supposed to know how to break into places? There's a hill that'll take you right up to that big flat roof thing. Sometimes the humans leave the windows open there and I go inside. Don't tell them, okay? I like to sleep in their big piles of cloth. It's one of my few joys in life. Talk to animals is so good. He leaves you as you turn your back at the clinic, or to look at the clinic. Turn back to look at the clinic. Words are difficult. You have your way in. Alright, well, I mean, I'm just gonna make my way up the hill and onto the terrace. You're pretty sure you can make the jump to the second floor, at least with a running start. You make your way up the hill and bend your knees in anticipation, and then you jump. You land and try the door. It's unlocked. Alright, breaking into people's houses! The upstairs of the clinic feels like a decommissioned museum. Old furniture is covered in plain white sheets, and a thick layer of dust coats the floor. This place hasn't seen any use in years. Dr. Kelly is gonna hate us so much in this one. You're in the clinic, free to explore as you please. Or rather, you're free to explore as you please. You can feel that odd sensation again, the nagging pull of whatever it was that wanted you to find it. You're here now, and it knows you're here. And you know exactly what it is. Another stone carving, eager to show you its secrets. You've been caught by its gravity, an overwhelming curiosity guiding you around a corner and towards a dark doorway under the stairs. It's been left ajar, as if inviting you to enter. Better not be anything spooky in here when I turn on the lights. The lights click on. You're in the morgue. Okay, so like, not really a jump scare, but I don't like what I'm seeing. What am I doing in the morgue? What are you doing in the morgue? Oh god, just imagine getting here with hot. Just, what are you doing in the morgue? Oh, you know me. I love hanging out in morgues. Flips hair. So you doing anything tonight? You died and she Frankensteined you back to life. What are you doing sleeping in a morgue? Okay, this is very depressing then.
horse, you say?
Thank you, thank you. His words seem distant to you. The tugging is strong down here. You can almost feel yourself slipping into a trance, and your eyes wander to the back wall of the morgue. You need to see what's back there. Follow the pole. You touch the wall, and it feels disappointingly solid under your palms. Am I okay? Absolutely not. You feel Reese's hand gently shake your shoulder, and for a moment, the thing on the other side of the blank white wall loosens its pull on you. Make him understand. Use your words. Don't let this fervor consume you. Be present in the moment. You inhale deeply and take in your surroundings. You can't help but notice that one of the body storage drawers is labeled Pearl Ann Scarlet's. Why, wall? Need see thing what wall stand in way? I mean, I've got mystical and it's telling me to do this. Oh, but that is interesting. Ooh, that's an explore option. Alright, fuck it. I'm gonna do that. You step forward and pull out the drawer. So this is your Aunt Perlan. Cole, Baroness of the Scarlet Mines and local she-devil that it seemed no one, not even her own daughter, was able to mourn. This is not the first corpse you've seen, but it feels the same as any other. She's an empty body now, the warmth and energy of life now dissipated. The same as your mother was, and the same as you'll be one day. Cold air rises from her bluish skin, her vacant, filmy eyes staring up at nothing. You try to imagine what she may have looked like alive and breathing, slinging subtle insults at the townsfolk. But it's hard to picture any expression on a face so stiff and cold with death. Yeah, it's important. With everything going on lately, it's good to check. Having seen what there was to see, you slide the drawer back in and close it. Okay, anyway, now that we're done with that, thank you for your patience, Reese. The mines had a stone carving the other night, as did Oscar's house yesterday. They've been giving me visions and I can sense one on the other side of this wall. I need to see it. Reese glances back at the wall. Get the dock out of our hair. Yeah, just figure out what condition you're working with now and ask her. Doesn't that make her worry about you even more? Fair enough. Yes, I will destroy the wall. Thanks for understanding. He strides past you, his long legs moving swiftly. He seems excited, his usual dour demeanor replaced with an uncharacteristic pep when faced with the prospect of sneaking around and tearing down walls. You hear his soft voice filtering in through the open doorway at the top of the stairs, a hoarse and sickly edge added for effect as he speaks to his mother. He coughs gently. Yeah, but then I drank it all. I drank all the juice. Don't be picking up any axes. You hear her footsteps move down the hall, then the front door opening and closing. Now, I don't know how you're going to hide the wall of the morgue being destroyed, but, you know what? You've put that on yourself. I'll be out of here. The theatric rasp has left his voice, excitement rising in its place. Man, he's excited to destroy a wall. As you step out of the morgue, you relax. The extra space between you and the carving has weakened its hold on you, and with it, your desperation to claw your way through the wall and unveil it. Okay, so this isn't a choice-based thing where I could screw myself over by not finding it quickly. You make your way to the doorway of her now vacant office. He's right. Cursory glance reveals nothing but stacks of paper and cabinets of medical supplies. But something on the desk catches your eye, some sort of records, with your family's name on them. I would prefer to just keep moving. Let's not look at files. You turn around and leave the office as it was. Whatever those records were, they weren't an axe, and you don't want to waste time looking through them when the carving awaits. Oh, that was easy. He stops, as if listening to something you can't hear. Oh damn. As if on cue, you hear the front door to the clinic open and close, the creak of its antique hinges echoing down the hallway. Footsteps start down the hall. He opens the closet door and hurriedly motions you inside. You slip past him, scrunching into the small space as best you can. He attempts to slide in after you. There's not enough room. Hide somewhere else. You close the... No, that's kind of a shitty thing to do, I think. Yeah, let's let him in. You make space, and he slips in next to you, closing the door just enough that you can both still monitor the entrance to the supply room. Dr. Kelly storms in, plastic bag in tow. She takes something out of the bag and places it on the counter. And then she hurries back out, bag rustling as she makes her way back down the hallway. Yep, let's just quietly wait for the danger to pass. The two of you stand in tense silence, both crammed into the suffocating closet, taking shallow breaths as if she could hear you breathing from the other side of the building. But the footsteps soon return. Dr. Kelly makes her way back towards your hiding place, creaking floorboards broadcasting your location all the way to the hallway just outside your hiding spot. His head swivels suddenly. The two of you spill out of the closet. Reese quickly and quietly starts pulling out drawers, scanning them for keys. Yep, so I'm guessing Key and I would probably allow me to look through stuff, but I don't have that. You watch while he rifles through drawers, content to letting him figure it out. Soon, there's a jingling of keys, and he turns to you, victorious. I also have to wonder what this is. Oh, yep. Right on cue. Reese pauses to look at the plant on the table. We can always eat it right now and see what it does. know if it's a good idea to pick it up. I mean, we've got phones, right? We can take a picture. Just overwrite that. Let's take it with us and look it up later. He shoves a berry from the weird plant into his pockets. Okay, just a berry. She might still notice that, but... It's not as risky as just taking the whole damn thing. He hands you the axe and you make your way down the hallway towards the morgue. You follow Reese's instruction, and once again starting down the basement stairs, letting the pole of the stone carving guide you back to the morgue. Dr. Kelly's voice filters down from above. If you hear some weird sounds, that's just my music, and not anybody taking an axe to the wall. Alright, perfect. Alright, just make sure to take a while before dinner. You know, like, enough time for somebody to put an axe through your wall and find a stone carving. You hear the door at the top of the stairs close and the sound of Reese descending the stairs to join you in a fluorescent lit room below. Alright, I think Kid's got at least a little more time before she gets wall fever, so... I should warn you, something spooky might happen when we break down that wall. Reese smiles. Alright, well, good thing he's into it. Stop asking questions. It's time to see what's on the other side of that wall. Wall, 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 wall. Hell yeah, fuck it up, Socrates. You approach the far end of the morgue, axe practically singing through the air as you strike the wall. The first cut offers a surprising amount of resistance. There is some structure behind it, some wood frame holding it in place, trying to stand between you and what waits for you on the other side. You stagger back from the massive hole in the wall and admire your efforts. The splintered edge frames a dark passage seemingly cut deep into the side of a cliff, cold seeping from the forgotten passageway into the already frigid morgue. Reese coughs as he takes a better look at what lies beyond the wound in the wall. Just a whole-ass hallway. Thick, stale air leaks from the hole, filling the morgue with an earthly mildew smell, like the room is slowly filling with dirt. And with the stink of the grave-like room beyond comes an even stronger compulsion. You step forward, and you climb into the hole. I'm probably gonna pass out when we find this thing. Don't be too worried about me, I'll be fine. You step forward into the unknown. You don't bother to retrieve the axe. The final wall concealing the carving is rotten, water damage having eaten away at the wood over the course of unknowable years, the planks nearly reduced to sawdust. You tear into it. Alright, here we go. I don't like the look on Enoch's face. It didn't really help. Everything goes black. Your vision swims back into focus, and it takes a solid second or two to reorient yourself. You're in an unfamiliar bed. Reese leans against the far wall, eyeing you with concern and curiosity. Yeah, so like, you threw that out ahead of time, but like, holy shit, I was not prepared. I had a vision. Whatever these visions are, they're making me very suspicious of my family. As if there wasn't enough to be suspicious about already. I think the carvings are trying to warn me about something. My family has dark secrets. No, probably not. Wait, nothing spooky happens? The mountain didn't collapse on us? No ghosts? Alright, cool, that was an easy one. I'm absolutely not hoping for excitement. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Yeah, that seems like a bad place to, wake up. Does Dr. Kelly know I'm here? I should probably get going. Stella's still missing, and the stone here finally stopped yelling at me. Ah, okay, so she noticed the wall. Oh, that too. Oh no. So, no medicine, and there's a hole in the wall in the morgue. Hmm? Okay, so this might actually be poison. Alternatively, it might seem like poison, but like you turn into a big monster or something and the poison's the only way to stop it. I mean, that's fairly self-explanatory. Let's see, But why would your mom poison you? Okay, but you're not dead, though. Yeah, actually, I'm gonna bring that up. Bryson is really bad. How are you not dead? Look, the local cops suck, but still, a cab. No matter what, we should get out of this basement soon. I mean, I don't know if I can make this promise. You can stay with me, and then Tabitha just busts through the ceiling and stabs me immediately. We can figure it out together. Probably a combo. Hey, you wanna draw for me? What if your mom doesn't fall asleep? Alright, well, I guess it's a good thing I didn't try to go in from the outside then. That wouldn't have worked. Or you could draw me. Yeah, at this point, it's your basement. What do you want to do? I'm chill with whatever. There's a good face. Reese gets the movie set up and joins you on the bed. This is a slow burn of a movie, but the dread it's managing to build is palpable in the room. Or maybe that's just how it feels to be down here all the time, what with the grisly paintings, lack of lighting, cinder block walls, and, of course, the fact that the woman currently lurking upstairs has been poisoning her son since his teens. You can hear the difference in energy now that Reese hasn't had his daily dose of poison. He's uncharacteristically chatty, clearly not used to talking to another person, let alone when he has the energy to carry on a long conversation. Something is changing inside of him. Anyway, let me hold your hand. Alright, well, Mystical is really pulling through in this one. Reese, you feel different. Like your whole personality is changing. Is everything okay? You got fangs? Can't quite tell. Is rice and how you stop vampires from being vampires? Is that it? Okay. A man on the screen yells portents of doom into the camera, trailing off into a wordless scream. The plot is really heating up. Reese is becoming very animated. It's probably safe to assume that he's dealing with a lot of extra adrenaline right now, what with his entire reality turning out to be a lie. Alright, Mystical, you want anything else? But he's also talking over the movie. I guess not. Oh, there we go. It's more than just something that's changing in Reese. It's everything. There's a knock on the window. Oh, hey, Wayne. Is that Wayne Radio TV over there? I'm such a big fan. Without another word, Wayne starts pounding on the supposedly shatterproof window. You're being weird, man. I mean... look. Technically speaking, Wayne really hasn't hurt anybody other than that one ditchling, but... he's mostly just a weirdo. What do you mean? Wayne isn't going to hurt you. He hasn't hurt anyone. Oh no. He's voguing. He is a vampire. The window shatters. Oh, okay, cool. You been painting tulpas in here? As Reese tears at his clothes, paint bubbles out from the canvases, his ghoulish figures peeling themselves out of their two-dimensional worlds, invading yours, crawling up the walls. Okay, you both have the same font now. In a surge of violence, the change that has been brewing inside Reese finally comes. As it manifests, the broken basement window is sealed off, and Wayne along with it. Feel like this is a good point to save. Very different Reese right there. Maybe let's just go for the stairs. You've seen enough to know you need to leave. You run up the stairs. The door is blocked by a chair. And then it's blocked by something else, too. You toss the chair out of the way and do your best to tear through the paintings covering the door. It reforms and regenerates too quickly for you to claw your way through. Defeated, you turn back to the basement. The remainder of Reese's paintings await their artist's commands. Reese storms up the stairs, leaving you with his smears. Well, I mean, look. I feel like if your child is some sort of bizarre horror, maybe you should explain that to them, before you poison them. Because, okay, sure, I get it. You get enough ricin to, keep all of this from happening, but you don't murder him. But, hey, you should probably explain that first. Alright, well, let's try and warn Dr. Kelly, cause shit's bad. You make your way to the door that beckoned to you yesterday, all intrigue now washed away. You know where it leads, and you know what secrets the stone that lurked in the forgotten basement of the clinic had to share with you. Now the clinic holds a new horror. Somewhere beyond the narrow hallway leading from the house proper into the doctor's office, there's a monster preparing to do something unthinkable. You grasp the handle and turn. Yep, okay. You do as she says, ducking out of the way. She shoots. The gun isn't very loud. There's only... oh, okay. Okay, it was just flashing. There's only a pop as the projectile leaves the barrel, whizzing through the air. You turn to see a dart embedded into Reese's chest. He pulls the tranquilizer dart out of his chest, heaving heavy breaths as the drug courses through his system. Oh, hey, Wayne. Tag team, go! Before Wayne takes another step down the stairs, paint flows out between the cracks in the wood, Reese's panic pulling in a mob of furious smears to hold his enemies in place. The artist darts away, but the smears continue their work in his absence. Dr. Kelly makes her escape down the hallway, and Wayne is overcome, glued in place at the top of the stairs by stiffening globs of paint. I'm gonna run after Dr. Kelly. Here I go. Bye, Wayne. You run forward, braving the onslaught of the smears, dodging them as best as you can as you try to see where Dr. Kelly went. The door in front of you is smothered in paint. Dr. Kelly's voice crackles out of some unseen speaker. Alright, sounds good. You were poisoning him. I mean, he's some kind of weird terror. What the hell is your son, ma'am? Does this usually happen when people hit puberty? Alright, I'm just gonna keep going. You turn back around and head to the medical storage room. I'm here. Oh, hey, Reese. I feel like there could be a compromise. This is what peak performance looks like. Wayne, help me. I'm not gonna let you kill someone, Reese. Oh no. Reese cries out in pain. Alright, Wayne Radio TV MVP. There he goes. The two stagger off down the hallway. Alright, let's fucking grab these. You do as she says. The tranquilizers are easy to find, marked with a small square of black tape to match the key. She's certainly an organized woman. Alright, let's fucking go. You make your way out of the medical storage room and back to the hallway where Dr. Kelly disappeared. As you approach, Dr. Kelly heaves open the door, slowly breaking apart the massive paint ceiling it shuts. You slip past her into the safe room. She shuts the door quickly, though one of the little smears managed to slip past her. And it's dead. She stomps on it. Paint viscera splatters across the cement floor. Alright, so... let's talk Reese. A few, yeah? Did you fuck a weird monster? When did you find out? That's actually a good question. How did he not know what he was? Why did you start poisoning him? Dr. Kelly sighs. I mean, you should really tell him that, though. Who approached you and what did they say? Dr. Kelly gives you a long, hard look. Oh shit. Okay. Okay, yeah, no, that's a lot. What is he? It's a weird fucking werewolf. I'm not gonna ask about the dad. How do you know he's dangerous? Well, I mean, beforehand, though. I can fix him. Yeah, I kind of want to make that point. Don't you think it might be a self-fulfilling prophecy? Relationship between you seems difficult. Yeah, every once in a while you get something like this. It's like getting a shiny Pokemon. Similar odds. Alright, I mean, this is kind of self-explanatory. It's a safe room, so let's just go. What's the game plan? Both short and long term. Just kill him. There has to be some other way. It's just going to make him feel trapped. Alright, well, that's the best we can get, so hopefully Mystical can help, so, yeah, let's just wait for Reese. You and Dr. Kelly sit in silence and wait for her son to make his way back to the safe room. The sound of distant breaking glass cuts through the silence of the clinic outside the safe room. Dr. Kelly opens the door. The two of you stare out into the hallway. Hey, buddy. Hey, other buddy. Oh, aren't you horrific? Let's do it. Sorry, Reese, but you are some sort of extra-dimensional horror, so... Gotta do what you gotta do. You hand Dr. Kelly the tranquilizer darts. Dr. Kelly quickly loads them into her gun, leveling the barrel at her son. Dr. Kelly sighs heavily, staring down at the warped figure of her son. You return to the entrance of the clinic. Everything is quiet now, only streaks of paint where Reese's minions had once roiled out of the cracks in the wood. Achievement unlocked, keeping the status quo. Look, we can eventually come back from this. We can change at this point. Can't really change if Dr. Kelly's killed. Do you think he'll let any of his friends in on this? She heaves a sigh. Yeah, it's a ticket to insanity, and also them trying to break him out anyway. And it almost got you killed tonight, so I don't know. Maybe, before this happens again and you have no kid to help you, maybe you should, talk things out. Figure out, hey, is there something less poisonous I can give my son so he doesn't turn into a monster? Is there a more trustworthy witch in town? Alright, well, look, on one hand, I'm concerned for him, but also, kid's only in town for a week, and like, if they survive, they're not coming back here. Oh, there's... Oh. I thought I'd actually be able to read that out. It was mumbled very quickly. To think I was starting to like the guy. Poor Reese. Okay, she doesn't like me, but let's hug her. You put your arms out for a hug. Alright, there we go. Kinda figured. She firmly escorts you to the door. It closes behind you. The night is oddly warm compared to the chill of the day. Crickets singing quietly in the sleepy little neighborhood. Everything that happened in the clinic feels almost like a dream, and now that it's over, you realize how little it meshes with your understanding of the world. Well, we didn't find Stella at any point. That's not good. It's time to go home. But before you can get far, you're interrupted by the sound of panting and the telltale jingling of dog tags. Up, Dog Squad, hell yeah! It's the militia! They've poured out of the woods to stand before you on the road. Hell yeah, I was. Alright, here we go. You're a very, very good dogs. Lead the way. Yes, we are good dogs. You let the dogs lead you into the wilderness, following on the heels as they take you to Stella's hideaway. Before long, the trees thin and you find yourself on a steep hill by a 2-lane road, lined on one side by sheer rock. And there, Sitting on a log, staring mournfully out at the asphalt, is Stella. You sit on the log beside Stella. She looks over her shoulder in confusion. Is that a gang of dogs? Let's see. Things happened, and I can't tell you about them. Because then you would just worry more. I'm just happy you're okay. I just want to know what happens. Please, just talk to me. Stella faces you for a moment, desperate eyes trying to force out words a part of her thought she would never have to say out loud. And then, she turns back to the road. Well, OBS took a little bit of punch out of the scene. Apologies, OBS just really doesn't like the animated scenes, so... Well, I'll be able to see that when I actually, replay this. Stella, I'm so sorry. I knew about the crash. I should have put it together. The two of you stare out at the road. We could always wait a little longer. You both stare out at the quiet mountain road. Gretchen pants lazily in Stella's lap. Nothing happens. Nothing continues to happen for a few long minutes. You reach out to her, taking her hand. It's warm against the cool night air, and the skin of her knuckles is soft. Stella turns to look at you, her sad eyes meeting yours. But a smile creeps up at the corners of her mouth, her dimples beginning to crease. Her hand shifts, her calloused palm fitting into yours, her grip tightening. It's strong and comforting. You can tell she feels held, and so do you. You let her words hang in the air. Stella nestles into you, her well-muscled shoulder relaxing against your body. You share each other's warmth as you both stare at the quiet mountain road. She straightens up, stretching her neck. Gretchen hops down from her lap, tags jingling in the quiet night air. No problem, Gretchen, no problem. Nah. She doesn't need to hear about this tonight. You keep the events that transpired at the clinic to yourself. At least, for now. You know what? Fuck it. I'd love nothing more. I don't even think that's purposeful flirting. It just kind of happens. You offer her your arm. She smiles, slipping hers into the crook of your elbow. She pulls you closer until the skin of your forearm brushes against her side. Ah, dang. Yeah, I feel the same. Wink. Alright. We'll go with... yes, please. Stella ushers you inside, a barely contained grin threatening to split into an excited smile. Oh man, I would kill for a shower. Stella laughs. Ha ha ha. She hurries off, leaving you and Gretchen in the living room. It is a very nice bed, Gretchen. Gretchen hops onto the massive pillow that serves as her dog bed, curling up and sighing a heavy dog sigh of relief. But before she has the chance to fall asleep, a heavy knock startles her and you. Gretchen growls. There's someone at the door. Oh, shit. Alright, well... Hello, Wayne Radio TV. Look, I'm in the middle of something. I think this has turned into a date. I'm glad you helped me, but like, tomorrow, Wayne. You summon the bravery to cross the room and open the door. Yeah, maybe you can tell Tabitha I'm not going home for the night, Wayne? He cocks his head, the stained veil over his face fluttering in the slight breeze outside. Hey, are you not romancing me? I saw you choose that romance option with Stella. How dare you? The outside of his clothes are streaked with what you at first think might be gore, but you quickly realize it's actually paint, and there are wide claw marks down his shirt. But he's still in one piece after his altercation with Reese. You know what? At this point, you stare at him in silence. Just kidding, I was actually shipping this the whole time. Alright, alright. Explore the estate, you say? Well then. Thanks for the advice, Wayne. He leaves and gives finger guns. He slowly steps back, shining eyes fixed on you as he disappears into the dark night beyond Stella's door. Gretchen's growls escalate into barks. Smells gross. Get him out of here. Alright, return to potato mode. Just scaring off a raccoon. Alright, yeah, I'm just... You know Wayne, right? Wayne stopped by to try and spook me. No, he's weirdly chill for a bloody man with a veil over his face. I think he's on our side. That was her warning you, yes. Jesus Christ. I will kill for you. Jesus. Gretchen is just going to shadow of a colossus a man. Gretchen snarls, yapping fiercely. You don't know the half of it, Stella. I mean, I'm really not that tough. Oh, wait, no, you're hitting on me. Okay, cool, yeah. Let's pretend I could take on an intruder, yeah. Alright, time for a shower that isn't gross and falling apart. It somehow feels like the longest and shortest shower you've ever taken. Too tired to think, too tired to process the flow of time. Stella sits outside the bathroom door and makes quiet and comfortable small talk with you. And then you're done. You dry off and step into one of her extra robes. You walk by Stella and into her bedroom. She gently closes the door behind you. Mothman. Very good plush. She slips past you and lies on the bed, dressed in an oversized t-shirt. You're quick to follow. She's warm and still slightly damp from the shower, her skin fresh and flowery. She turns to look at you, smiling, dimples creasing at the edges of her mouth. Aren't you too tired for making out? I guess I could take the opportunity to be Ace, which, weirdly enough, I don't think Kid is. For once, Kid actually does an action of any sort in their life. You shift closer to her and close your eyes. The magnetic pull of anticipation rolls down your spine and across your skin, and for a moment that seems to last forever, you take in every detail of the world around you. The forested scent of her eucalyptus shampoo, and beneath it, the slightest hint of campfire, the comforting heat of soft but calloused hands against your cheek, the thunder of your heart's beating ever more quickly in unison. The tension rises and rises, a tone seemingly without peak. And then it breaks. Her lips touch yours. They're fresh and minty and soft, cool against yours and guided by the gentleness of someone looking to hold on to the memory of tonight for a long, long time. Specifically tonight, though. Nothing that happened before we met on the highway. Stella, you might have thought you had the worst day. you know, having to face your trauma. I got a new trauma! And then she pulls you closer, tighter, and the two of you lose yourselves in each other. Eventually, the two of you break away and open your eyes, gazing at each other from opposite ends of the pillow. You drift off together, limbs entwined, exhausted and safe and comforted. Tomorrow may bring some new horror. It probably will. Or it might not. But whatever happens, you'll face it together. Alright. Got the achievement, The Artist. So, if you'd like to continue with this world state in episode 5, yep. Alright, just gonna leave this on my save screen for the foreseeable future. So that's the end of Thursday. Get a limited edition Wayne plush. Alright, so I guess if you want a Wayne plush, you could always just chip in for that. I don't like Wayne like that, but you know, if you want to, if you saw him just kind of lean against the porch like that and thought, damn, I want some of that, then you can have a plush version of that. Probably can't lean as well, but you know, next best thing. So let's get the credits up. Alright, well then, that is episode 4. Dang, that was very good. I feel like this one has a lot of different potential events because... Alright, look, I have seen some screen caps. I have not read any of the text on them, but like, they have shown screen caps of the tea room conversation. Don't know what happens with that, but it's gotta be way different. So like, I don't know how much different stuff can happen, but it feels like my day could have gone a lot of different ways, depending on past events. Let's see, Bo didn't come up anymore. I don't know what's up with the cops, and probably never will, because I don't play characters who go to cops. Don't be ridiculous. But it was also really cool that I did meet another character who can talk to animals. Still don't trust the pastor, but that was a really fun scene to stumble onto. As was the dog scene. Dog Militia was also good. I'm glad Oscar had a better day than the last few days. It was a day where less happened, and that could only be a good thing. And of course, that scene wouldn't have been there at all if I'd let him get his house back. And like, the big climax for this episode was all based on the fact that I said, hey, yeah, you should take that berry and see if she's trying to poison you. And turns out she was. Also turns out it was probably a good thing she was. I mean, I hope better things happen, but, you know, she didn't get her throat clawed out tonight, so that's a positive for her. Maybe that'll be a lesson of honesty in the future. Not that you can really be dishonest at this point. Now, I don't know if he remembers turning into a big monster, but he does remember being poisoned. If he doesn't remember turning into a big monster, maybe don't. Maybe don't let him wallow in ignorance on that one. But yeah, no, like, there were, like, at least 2 chances for me to mess that up, though, right? Because, like, I could have just said, hey, don't pick up the berry, we've got a mission here, I've got to go axe your wall down. I don't know what would have happened after that. Maybe it would have steered back onto the same course, you know, maybe he still would have figured out what the berries were anyway. Maybe romancing him would have helped him not turn into a big monster. I feel like they wouldn't lock a golden path or, you know, golden segments. I don't think there's any golden route through this game, given the way it's made. Bad shit will have to happen, but I don't think they would say, hey, you can just lock yourself onto a romance here, and then Reese won't turn into a big monster. I think that's just there to increase the drama, right? Like, if you romance him, either, oh, whoops, I helped my new boyfriend murder his mother, or alternatively, oh, whoops, I have to tranquilize my new boyfriend. Oh no. But I didn't take that route, so, yeah. I could have also, like, fucked him over when he was trying to hide, which I might have wound up going down that path anyway, except, like, I kind of thought Kid would just whisper to him and be like, hey, go find a different hiding spot. And then he would. And maybe he would have gotten caught, but being active in, like, shutting him out on purpose was too much of a dick move. Kid wouldn't have done that. But yeah, I'm gonna have to fire up the old other paths again. I still didn't finish chapter 3 with most of them, so gonna have to do that too. I also should play my jerk-ass character like a jerk-ass. Mina's supposed to be awful, but I feel like I need to be, like, slightly more awful. I don't want to be overly awful, just a little bit more. So yeah, I do have to wonder, like, how many different routes are there in this one? Because now I need to talk to the pastor, and also Reese is just going to be in confinement for the foreseeable future, which is probably not something I can really do anything about. But, yeah, no, like, I could have stayed at Sybil's. I don't know if it would have led me to the room, the carvings afterwards. Maybe it would have, I don't know. I could have just kept looking for Stella. Well, I guess figuring out what the other world states might be is for future me and you to find out. Because for now, that's it for Scarlet Hollow Episode 4. Dang, I'm done again. This sucks. It just came out, and I'm already done with the run. Well, I guess we'll see Scarlet Hollow again, and if you, in, you know, some amount of months, probably like half a year. So probably like June, July maybe, though they frequently surprise me. I mean, look, episode 4 had a few delays, but, like, it still came out way earlier than I would have actually assumed, so, like, you know, they're good. They're very hard workers, and I do appreciate that they come out early, but also, I hope they didn't just, hope they didn't run themselves ragged, you know, doing the last second fixes and whatnot. Hopefully they just ate an ice cream afterwards or something. I don't know. Anyway, though, good grief and alas, there will be no Scarlet Hollow next week. Because I'm done with it for now. But I can tell you what there will be. So I have decided next Tuesday game, next Steam game I'm going to play, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Time on Tuesday. I think I already said Tuesday, but whatever. Anyway. Yeah, next Steam game is going to be Roundabout. We'll see how that goes. And on Thursday, I'm going to be continuing Dragon Ball Xenoverse. That one's also 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern Time. I still remember what I'm supposed to do for the next parallel quest that I'm doing. I'm mad, but I remember where it is, so... The mystery of where the fuck was that Dragon Ball will be solved next Thursday. I'm sure everyone's so excited. Anyway, though, hey, guess what? There's also a Saturday stream. Bet you didn't see that one coming, did you? You might have if you looked at the schedule or know when I stream. Anyway, that's Valkyrie Profile, and because I finished Scarlet Hollow, episode 4, it will be more Valkyrie Profile, so that'll be 9 to 11 p.m. Eastern Time. We are on the other side of Barbarossa, and also on the other side of Barbarossa a second time, so I feel like it's going to be mostly smooth sailing from here on out. I found this stupid save point in the dungeon. God, it takes so long to get to that. That's so rude. Anyway, though, in terms of other stuff I do, you can find me on YouTube. I'm Fefremosmune on there. That's where VODs go to not die after a week. But hey, I also do LPs. Mega Man is on Monday. This next Monday is going to be a farewell to the classic series because I'm done with Mega Man 11, so I just kind of spoke about it for like 50 minutes and then trimmed that down to like 30? Hold on a sec, how long is that video again? I got it right here. Let's see. Come on. 43:55. Okay, so still kind of long, but you know. I trimmed it down from an hour, so, you know. It is a lot of time lopped off. Regardless, that's going to be up next Monday, and then Mega Man will be on break for the rest of the year. Not that there's much of that left anyway, but there will hopefully be a riff of Mega Man X The Day of Sigma, and that'll release around Christmas time. Other than that, though, Fire Emblem Echoes is on Friday, and Shantae Risky's Revenge might be up next Wednesday. I might continue that next week. I'm gonna do the recording for that, and then we'll see. Might also just wait until I've got the last, like, 4 parts done. Right? 4? Because I've got 3 on queue, and then I'm trying the final boss and whatnot, so yeah. Alright, so yeah, last 4 videos. It's a short game. Just kind of took me a while to get around to it. Anyway, though, if you want to support me, you can do so through Patreon or Ko-fi. I'm Pfeffer on both those sites, but you can find the links in the Twitch bio or the YouTube banner or underneath the YouTube videos. Alright, there we go, that's it. Thank goodness, I think, I don't have a big group thing to do tonight. I think I saw out of the corner of my eye that we're not doing that. If not, whoops, sorry, Cass. Otherwise, I guess I'll be watching Kamen Rider, but hey, everybody else, you have a good night, or day, or whenever you're watching this. I don't know when you're watching this, could be any time, but I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you next time.